What were you doing in June? I don't care what were you doing in June of this year?
I think I was just,
It's not that long ago. We're only in September, and you're only 21 years old. So what were you doing in the month of June? That's either school, work, or nothing.
I was landscaping, I think, yes.
Landscape?
Yes.
For whom?
An older individual that comes into her job by the name of John. Old man. He had me doing a whole bunch of stuff around his property.
Were you doing that full-time or part-time?
Part-time.
What days?
Whenever he called me during the week.
All right. And you were home with the cat all day, playing with the cat?
Yes, I was.
Good. Sit. Don't you feel ridiculous? Yeah, I know. I sort of feel, stop shaking your foot. I sort of feel sorry for you. That's why I let you off as easily as I did.
Okay.
Okay? Say sorry.
Sorry.
Miss Moreau, you and Mr. Rodriguez met. You began a friendship. You met the defendant at your place where you were both working, became friends. Shortly thereafter, you began dating, and in May of last year, you moved in together.
Yes.
Did you move into your apartment, to his apartment, or was it an apartment that you got together as a couple?
Yes, we got it together.
Who was on the lease?
It was both of us.
In October of the same year, 4 or 5 months later, you broke up.
Yes.
And your lawsuit is about what happened at the breakup and as a result of the breakup. According to your complaint, in October, the day that you, in fact, broke up, you had a fight with Mr. Rodriguez. He put his hands on you. He assaulted you. You left the house. And when you left the house, you left and went and stayed with your parents?
Yes.
You claim that Mr. Rodriguez has some property that belongs to you?
Yes.
Did you have a written contract with her?
Yes.
That's either a yes or no. Did you have a written contract with her? That's a simple question. They get harder.
Yes, but it wasn't signed.
Can I see it?
I don't have it. She had it.
You didn't make a copy?
I didn't get to get it because she started the argument right before it was printed, and we had talked to a lawyer and everything.
Well, then you didn't have a contract.
You could say that.
I can. I am. It was intended that the business be contractually, in writing, memorialized. Before that happened, you had an argument. So the contract was never memorialized, which means that you never had a contract. So what are you suing her for? Did you have a written contract with her?
Yes.
That's either a yes or no. Did you have a written contract with her? That's a simple question. They get harder. In the case against Mr. Smith, you will get the value of your bike. That's what you will get.
Value of the damages, ma'am.
Just for the damages to your bike, you will get that. So you'll be able to take that money and have it fixed to your satisfaction
But
someplace
I'm
else.
still $5,000 down, ma'am.
I don't understand how you're $5,000 down.
If I gave you $5,000
if Mr. Smith is giving you $5,000 to fix your bike, because that's what it costs to fix it, and you've already spent $5,000 with somebody else to fix it.
Right. I'm going to have to take the money that I get from the court and pay someone else to fix it again.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So I'm not whole, ma'am.
You're not whole. That's true. You're right. You convinced me.
I'm sorry. I was getting a little shoddy here. I'm like, oh, my God, here we go.
No. You convinced me. So now we're on to step number 2. You convinced me.
Can I have water, please?
Yes. No, that was a good exchange. You said in your answer that he sent you weird, if my memory is correct, videos.
He sent.
I want to see them.
I don't have the same cell phone that
Oh,
I
my
used to,
goodness.
so
How did I know
my cell phone broke
that?
and this is a new one?
How did I know that? You have a new phone. Your phone fell in the toilet.
No,
How did I
it just
know that?
broke, actually.
How
But
did-
he sent me over 20 videos of him singing and playing guitar of himself. He also showed up at my house where I've made it verbally clear that he was not allowed at my house.
Show me the video. Show me the video, the weird video you said. You complained to his boss that he was stalking you and that he was sending you weird videos. And I said to you, show them to me. And you're telling me that you can't.
I don't have them in my possession because he made me uncomfortable, so I had no reason to keep any evidence of him in my life. I wanted him deleted. He made me uncomfortable. I know that he sent me strange videos of him singing. I'm sorry I don't have them to show you.
Listen, you were taken for a fool. You're a moron.
How?
You're a moron.
That's not me.
You're a moron. So's your mother.
That's not me.
What? You're a moron. So's your mother. you have a protective order against you for 3 years. That means that a court found you guilty of the acts that were committed here on the 18th of November of 2017. Do you understand that?
Yes.
I don't care about not remembering the date or getting your dates confused, getting your county confused, getting the state confused, getting your brain confused. You have a protective order that found you guilty of the acts alleged on November 18th in a court. Do you understand?
Yes.
Then you're guilty. Then you're going to fix the window. And if a court found you guilty...
How? That wasn't me.
If the court found you guilty, I am going to find you guilty. Do we get each other?
That wasn't me.
Yeah, that wasn't me. That wasn't
That
me.
wasn't-
And it
That
wasn't your
wasn't
mama. Okay. Do you have a driver's license?
It's suspended.
Did you have a good license on that day that you drove the car?
I did not.
Why was it suspended?
I have unpaid parking tickets, and I failed to appear court.
On whose car?
I'm sorry.
On which car did you have unpaid parking tickets?
Before I was be able to drive.
What?
Yeah, I had a license before when I was driving.
I asked you on what car did you have parking tickets?
On my mom's car.
That's a lie. They wouldn't suspend your license if you had parking tickets on your mother's car.
Yeah, because I failed to appear court.
What difference does it make? They were parking tickets. It goes to the car, not to the driver.
Well, that's
Nah.
what it is.
She was like real drunk, out of her mind, and swinging her arms, and I just know the phone went out the window.
My phone went out the window. I was on the phone with the dispatcher telling her that I
Just a
need
second.
assistance.
Do you have that? Do you have that report from the dispatcher? I'd like to see it.
Not the report from the dispatcher, but I got the report from his parole officer.
No, I need a report from the dispatcher. That you were on the phone with the dispatcher.
No, I don't got that report from the dispatcher.
No, good. Listen, I can't deal with two drunk people. When you get drunk, bad things happen. When did you start paying her back the $5,300?
When did I stop paying it back?
When did you start paying her back the $5,300?
I didn't.
Why?
Because we wrote a contract stating that I have no strings attached to the truck and that I'm the sole owner of it.
Are you crazy? Is there something wrong with you and your mother? Is there something wrong with you and your mother?
No.
I mean, are you both grifters? What are you? She's an 18-year-old girl. She got a settlement. You saw a little money. You wanted a big red truck. You're not 4 years old. You're not 4. Shiny, shiny, shiny red truck. Is that what you raised? Is that what you raised?
He's a good kid.
What?
He's a good kid.
Not the way he's responding to me. He's not a good kid. I'm not following that.
I don't know how you don't follow, Your Honor, because
Very easy. You say, I'm going to use my $600.
my
And I'm going to
$600
give it
plus the XYZ amount from him.
What? Now let's go to what XYZ amount is. What's the XYZ amount?
$350.
Okay, so $350 and $450. So you owe him $800.
I don't
Could
owe
be
him
mo-
anything.
Well, so let me ask you this. Now he says, can I have the evidence back, please? Now he says, I want my money.
Because he got mad that I would not go out of town with him. Like, I don't go out of town with men. I don't go out of town.
Then you don't be stupid and take money from them. Then you don't be stupid and play.
Well, that's
play
why I was
victim.
going to give him the money. I'm not playing victim, Your Honor.
Then you don't play
I was going to
victim.
give him my money so that he would not have to give me money. I don't know
Something
what's
wrong
hard
with
to
it. Something wrong
comprehend.
with it. There's either that, either
1,
that or at
2,
age
3, 4,
76, I'm
5,
becoming
6.
dyslexic. You said in your answer that he sent you weird, if my memory is correct, videos.
He sent.
I want to see them.
I don't have the same cell phone that I
Oh
used to.
my
So
goodness! How
my
did
cell
I
phone
know
broke
that?
and this is a new one.
How did I know that? You have a new phone. Your phone fell in the toilet.
No,
How did I
it just
know that?
broke, actually.
How
But
did-
he sent me over 20 videos of him singing and playing guitar of himself. He also showed up at my house where I've made it verbally clear that he was not allowed at my house.
Show me the video. Show me the video, the weird video you said. You complained to his boss that he was stalking you and that he was sending you weird videos. And I said to you, show them to me. And you're telling me that you
I don't
can't.
have them in my possession because he made me uncomfortable, so I had no reason to keep any evidence of him in my life. I wanted him deleted. He made me uncomfortable. I know that he sent me strange videos of him singing. I'm sorry I don't have them to show you.
Listen, you were taken for a fool. But the two of you are fighting over him. How old are you?
21, number 22. I'm sorry, I just had a birthday, 22.
What do you do for a living?
I'm unemployed right now.
What do you do to occupy your time?
Take care of my family right now.
How do you support yourself?
Well, I actually work through temp services, but I had an injury on my leg, so I'm waiting on a call right back.
You're waiting on a call from whom?
The temp service that I work for.
How do you support yourself?
The temp service calls me when they have a job opening.
You said you're unemployed right now. You have a child with your girlfriend. She's very pregnant again with another child. Is that right?
Yes.
You're 22, but you thought you were 21. All I want to know is, how do you support your family?
I work.
You just told me you were unemployed.
My name is in the system for temp service in Atlanta, Georgia.
So when they have jobs, they call you. Right now, you said you're unemployed. And I asked you a very simple, when you're unemployed. You have no money because you don't have a job. And you have a girlfriend. Do you work? No, ma'am?
Yes.
And you have 2 children.
Yes.
And you're expecting a third, or you. Don't expect 1 second. Who do you live with?
My mom and sister.
So you live with his mother?
Yes.
So your mother supports you kind of, sort of?
Sort of.
What do you mean, kind? Who was late coming to court today?
It wasn't
Who was
me.
late?
It was Gabby.
I was late.
Why?
I was confused on the times that I was supposed to be here. It's
How
a new
could you be
city,
confused?
so it's a different time zone.
I'm just curious. You flew here from where?
From New York.
Well, of course, if it's a different time zone.
I've never flown to the West Coast in my life.
So what?
I'm sorry. I apologize, Your Honor.
She's always confused.
What?
Am I allowed to talk?
Yeah.
Well, actually, I came back to the scene.
Well, you came back looking for your bumper or looking for the license plates?
No.
It's not funny.
Looking-
Actually, it's not funny. I don't know what you think is funny here because you don't see me smiling. I'm not smiling.
I went to get my boyfriend and then I came back.
You went to get your boyfriend?
Yes.
Why would you go to get a useless boyfriend?
Because I was scared.
Why didn't you go get your father? What are you
'Cause
going
he
to get a
wasn't
useless?
there.
Well, neither was your boyfriend.
Your Honor.
Neither was your boyfriend.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Not funny. What does your father do for a living?
Instruction
What time does he go to work during the day?
in the morning,
And what time does he get home at night?
like 5.
Does your mother work?
Yes.
What time does she go to work in the morning?
Like 8.
Not like. What time does she go to work
8.
in the morning? She goes to work at 8. And what time does she come home from work?
Like 5. 5.
Not like.
5.
And when do you go to work?
I don't work.
Ms. Hires, this is your daughter.
Yes.
And this case is about whether or not you had agreed to pay for a cosmetic surgery procedure for her. Your daughter said that you did, in fact, pay for it, put it on your credit card. It was a gift. It was your idea. And it was never designed to be a loan. That's what the case is about.
Yes.
Correct? Ms. Hires, I want a little background information about both of you. Are you employed?
No, not right now.
Your daughter got her plastic surgery in what month and year?
It was last year, around at the end of August.
In what month did you get your plastic surgery?
It was in September.
September of 2020?
September of 2020, yes.
Okay. Were you working in September of 2020?
No.
How do you support yourself?
I get income from my daughter, my other daughter, and I also get a monthly income from Social Security.
Social Security disability
Yes.
or Social Security?
Yes.
Social Security disability. And what kind of income do you receive from your other daughter?
She pays for rent.
Okay, so she lives with you.
Yes.
What kind of work does she do?
She's a healthcare worker.
And how much do you receive from disability?
I receive around $9.89.
Any other income in the house?
Just my daughter's and my son-in-law, which lives with me. He pays rent as well.
That would be her husband.
Yes.
What kind of work do you do?
I'm actually not working right now. I'm a homemaker.
Were you working in September of 2020?
Yes, I was. I was doing customer service at a warehouse.
How long did you work?
I worked there for 7 years.
Until when?
Until February of this year.
And what happened in February of 2021?
In February of 2021, I stopped working due to COVID and childcare.
Well, you didn't have any children after February of 2021.
I had some custody of my daughter.
No, you didn't have any more children after February.
No, I didn't.
So you had children while you were working for 7 years.
Yes, I did.
So my question is, why did you stop working?
Because my mother kicked me out of her home and all of my family went against me. So I no longer had the help that I had before.
That's not true, Your Honor.
Just a second. Where did you move to?
I moved to my boyfriend's house because my mother...
Just answer my question. You moved to your boyfriend's house.
Yes, I did.
So what I gather is you and your husband And your children, some of them, lived with your mother.
Yes, we did.
We're done. Thank you.
Wait, Your Honor. Do I have a countersuit?
We are done.
I have a countersuit.
I know you do. And I just said to you, we are done.
But I have a police report
We
here.
are, I read your counterclaim. We are done.
What about my police report?
We are done.
Yes.
Did you hear
But
what I
this
said? Take your wife. We're done. Look at me, Mr. Zuckerberg. I'm 81 years old. I log into Facebook to check pictures of my grandchildren, not to be sold collagen cream and crypto coins by women using my face.
Your Honor, we take privacy and ad safety very seriously.
Save it. I reported the same fake ad 12 times. It's still there, with more likes than the U.S. Constitution.
We use machine learning to monitor and remove.
Then your machine needs to go back to school, and you're learning. It clearly skipped ethics.
We have teams reviewing violations every day.
Do those teams have eyes? Or just check marks and offshore logins?
We're improving detection.
No, you're improving targeting. The only thing Facebook detects well is when I whisper reading glasses in the kitchen.
That's just coincidence.
Coincidence? The same day I think about knee pain, I get 14 ads for joint gummies. You're not a platform. You're a psychic leech with a terms of service. Here's my verdict. Delete the fakes, mute the lies, and stop weaponizing birthday reminders for ad sales. But according to you, you told him early on that you were pregnant within the first couple of weeks. How does somebody know they're pregnant within the first couple of weeks of a relationship?
I found out I was pregnant in June 4th, 2016, which I have a picture of my pregnancy test with a date on it.
Listen to me carefully, brain trust. You acknowledge that you met him on May 26th. If you were pregnant and it showed on June 4th that you were pregnant, not possible.
The doctor even confirmed it.
Oh, you could be pregnant. But he's not the father.